Hey, I'm Sangeetha.
And I'm Marshall.
And welcome to our Noah Films YouTube channel. So I'm an actor and a filmmaker based in Sydney.
And I am also an actor and a filmmaker based in Sydney.
And in case you couldn't tell, we are a couple.
Aww. Yes, we are. It happened when I finished graduating from acting school. I got a role and I was the lead. We had to cast for other roles, and one of the roles was for my partner in the film. Her name was Stephanie, and I remember holding the auditions, and she was the first person to walk in, and she was wearing this leather jacket. At the time, I think you said that you thought that you didn't like me.
The funniest thing about it is that when I walked in, this guy was reading opposite me, and like I vibed so well with Don, like the director. I was like, because like you had to go away for a while for some reason, and then he came back, and then I was reading with you, and the whole time he's like got his jacket on, and he's like this.
But there was a reason for that, because on that day I was sick. I was throwing up the whole day. I was just trying to keep it together.
But see, I didn't know that. So I walked out of that audition thinking, wow, I vibed so well with that director. I'd love to get this part, but if I don't get this role, it's going to be because of this guy.
It was kind of the opposite, because I was saying to Don, I was vouching for you, because I thought it was a good performance.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I got the role.
Yeah, and then after that, it just naturally, you know, we started rehearsing, and then over time, instead of the on-screen boyfriend and girlfriend, we became the real-life boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. But you know, in real life, it's been a little over 5 years now.
Yeah.
This year will be 6 years.
Yeah, crazy. It's gone so fast. We're both actors and we just wanted to get more roles.
Yeah, I mean, when we met, we both had very similar goals, but also a lot of challenges that we shared in the industry. One being that we're both ethnic actors, even though you're half ethnic.
And half white.
And half white, but you still experience, you know. So we were just saying with the industry, there are less roles for us being written, and when there are roles, they're not really the best representation.
They're kind of stereotypes. I mean, because I'm always seeing that whenever there's a role for a woman of color, it's sassy, or it's angry, or it's aggressive, and I don't think I'm any of those things, which makes it kind of annoying.
Yeah, for me, it's expected to be a martial artist or something like that, you know.
Bring out the nunchucks.
Bring out the nunchucks. Because of that, we thought, hey, why don't we just try to create our own roles? At that time, I just brought a camera, and even though I hadn't studied filmmaking, I was out every day making little clips. And then I know with you have a writing background.
Yeah, because me, I've been writing longer than I've been acting, like since I was a kid. And at the time, like a year into our relationship, I had been working on a film with some people, and it kind of fell through, but I still wanted to film my part of the film. And so we did our first film, Lost Focus.
Lost Focus. 2018
we filmed it, and 2019 it went through festivals, like our first ever time going through festivals. And we were so like thankful to get into Sydney Indie Film Festival, and we were awarded Best Mental Health Awareness, which is just amazing. Yeah,
they had a whole premiere for it. It was kind of our first taste of creating our own, something of our own, and having it go somewhere. And the only next logical step from that was to create something, but have us in it as the leads.
Yeah.
The first thing that we did maybe was Social Murderer.
I think it was Social Murderer.
Oh, it was the big one then. No, we went big straight away. We went hard
out straight away. It was not meant to go that way though. I always make the joke that it started with 2 people on a 12-hour bus ride. It ended up with 90 cast and crew. Yeah,
that was Social Murderer, our first lead project that we were acting, directing, producing, filmmaking, editing,
casting,
all these roles. That was a really big learning experience for us, because when you're working with so many people, there are things that will go wrong, and ultimately we did it.
We saw it through to the end. I mean, there was so many times we could have just given up. From the beginning all the way through to post-production, there were issues going on, but you know, we just soldiered on, and I'm so thankful we did, because the amount of recognition that that web series got is just insane.
Yeah, it really shone basically around the world. Rio, London,
Yeah.
LA,
LA, yeah.
Asia.
New Zealand.
The next projects that we made, they were very personal to us. We were like, okay, we had this idea, it's fantastic with Social Murderer, and we did it. But then we started looking into ourselves, because as artists, ultimately, we like to create from that. We're kind of twisted in a way that we like to create from our own pain, experiences, and suffering. So we started doing that.
And that brings us to where we are today. You just want to progress and keep going, but I just feel like it's such a testament that if you really want to do something and you believe in yourself and you put the work in, you can do anything, because we've come so far in 3-4 years.
We had nothing.
We had literally nothing. I didn't even know like how to work a camera or anything.
Yeah, it took a lot of work and a lot of figuring out. But that's what you have to do.
Our whole mission for Noah, why we started it, not just to have opportunity to do more acting and not get stereotyped or anything, but we really want to be a trailblazer in the industry, and especially in Australia as Australians, to provide more opportunity to other artists like ourselves who just want to be seen for who they are.
And as we get older, we start learning things, and one of the things is just giving back to the community, being of service. And it's not just about helping ourselves, like you said, it's about trying to inspire, like especially the younger generation. When we first started, we didn't have those opportunities to kind of just be that opportunity for others.
It's definitely the goal. And through Noah, I guess the point that we'd love to reach is to be making really amazing TV shows and feature films.
Yeah.
Filming in Australia as well would be amazing to showcase more of the country and more of its people.
You're representing ourselves.
Yeah, because Australia is such a multicultural place, especially in the cities. And I feel like the world internationally doesn't see that enough. I feel like they just see a certain aspect of Australia.
Yeah, they see the Crocodile Dundee
Dundee.
the Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, and we love that as well. But, there's so much more to Australia as well. We really want to showcase that. Here on our Noah channel, what can you expect? We're just going to be sharing
vlogs.
Vlogs. So we're going to give you some more behind the scenes onto our films. Films that are already on there, so you can go watch all of them. We're also going to share a few videos that we just give some tips on how to create, how to get started, how to make your own work.
Yeah, having done this for quite a few years now, we have a lot of little tips and tricks in our arsenal.
So you don't make the same mistakes that we did.
Yeah, so welcome to our channel and enjoy.
Enjoy.
Wait, was it recording? It was.